When you close this, you'll feel the years melt away. I've seen it happen. Men of 30 emerging through 60-year-old wrinkles.
But they don't need home security. They've got nothing to protect.
They don't know what they need. Remember your training.
I'm sorry, but we've been wasting your time.
No. Our time is your time, and you've been wasting neither.
There's no point going on. We just can't afford it.
Oh, you can, because we'll bend over backwards to make sure that it is affordable.
No, we really can't afford it.
Trust me.
We have no money.
Money? Money's no object.
Look, please, stop this now. Just leave us be.
Mr. Davidson?
It's all right, love. It's all right.
Mr. Davidson?
Excuse me.
That has to be the most spineless display I have ever seen. No wonder you lost your business.
I didn't lose me business. The bastard superstar put me on there.
Go home, go to bed, do the world a favour, and stay there.
One good last day. Could turn this all around. It's got to. It's either that or mix and paint on the local DIY. That'll hardly keep us afloat, will it? It's your last chance, Lawrence. One good last day.
OK, Carol. I'm not here to apologise about Saturday. If you think for 1 minute I'm here to apologise about Saturday, Carol... OK. Let's get one thing straight about Saturday, Carol. An apology is out. That's the one. Select and deploy.
Listen, babe, about Saturday. I'm really sorry. It was out of my control.
No, babe, what's out of control is your relationship with your son. He waited by this door for an hour and a half.
The day you don't want money is the day I stop working Saturdays to earn it for you.
You don't work Saturdays for the money, Gabriel. You work Saturdays because you can't help yourself. Face it, Gabriel, you're addicted to the deal. It cost us our marriage, and now it's starting to cost you your son.
Look, I'll pick him up from school, take him for a burger, drop him off by 7.
Mummy, who are you talking to?
Hiya, gorgeous. It's Daddy. What do you want me to do?
You're a good salesman, Gabriel, but you're also a crap husband on his way to becoming a shit father. What do I want you to do? There's only ever been one question worth asking, Gabriel. What does Gabriel want to do?
Wish me luck. I'll be off then.
Come on, come
My horn outside your hearing range, is it?
No, I heard the horn, Mr. James.
Mind where you're sitting. Careful! You're tipping stuff out.
I'm sorry. About last night.
Hang on. What? There's a half-naked girl just come out of your house.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nice towel.
Do you mind? She's only 15.
Can I help it? She's 15 with the towel of a 19-year-old.
Hey, you, now in, quick. Did I say now?
Shoes.
What?
I need you to take me for new shoes after school today.
You've got shoes.
Not for Steph's 16th on Friday, I haven't.
Look, we haven't got money for more shoes, have we, love? You know things are a bit tight at the moment.
Yeah, but I need them.
Look, if I get through today, you'll have shoes coming out of your ears, okay? Now, is there anything else?
Like what?
Well, it either comes from you or it doesn't, Sass.
What?
It.
How can it come from me if I don't know what it is?
Look, this is all very moving, but goodbye.
If she had the same number of feet as she's got shoes, she'd be Manchester United's first team and reserves.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Her mother was just the same. Oh, she loved shoes, but she had terrible taste. She'd come home with a pair of shoes. It looked as if someone had vomited leather all over her feet. So I started going with her, didn't I? She liked what I chose, so I ended up choosing a lot until she, well, you know. The last pair I bought was a little pair of handmade slippers.
Mention the word shoe one more time, then I'm going to take mine off and make you eat them.
No, thanks. I don't like imitation crocodile.
Why don't you try forgetting about shoes and the past and try focusing on business and the present day?
I am focusing on the present, Mr. James.
Good. Because today, you and me are going to be like the soldier and the rabbit.
Soldier and the rabbit.
Soldier's given a rabbit to look after for 3 days in the forest. He has to feed it, wipe its arse, keep it from feeling homesick for its hutch. Just him and the rabbit alone. A bond forms. Nothing kinky. The rabbit's not like that. But its utter dependency plumbs the squaddy's hidden depths. No longer a soldier and a rabbit, they become inseparable. Like Morecambe and Wise. But then, just as they're about to return to base, the soldier gets a call. Kill the bunny, eat it raw, do it now. Which he does, without a moment's hesitation. And today, guess what?
I'm the rabbit.
So, I don't want to know about dead wives, or shoes, or daughters, or anything you hold dear, because when I have to break your neck at the end of today, the less I know about you, the better.
When? Don't you mean if?
No, I don't think so. Do you?
Ah, if it isn't North London's answer to Obi-Wan Kenobi and Luke Skywalker.
Arnold still has you on training, I see.
Nothing gets past you, does it, Marcus?
You'll learn the creme de la creme cell, Grandad. We don't train.
Oh, is that right?
Got a little bonet to pick with you, Gabriel. Marcus noticed that even though you're currently wet nursing our latest crop of up-and-coming young things, your sales figures remain consistent as ever.
Jan, what can I say? I'm a force of nature.
We double-checked our files and noticed the thought lead was missing. We then cross-referenced it with your sales completed file, and guess what?
You arranged for their front door to be broken into twice in 3 months, and you still couldn't sell them home security. Now, why don't you swallow what little professional pride you must have left and let me get on with the business of making a grown-up's amount of money?
Or what? You'll hex us with some voodoo?
Hey, come on, there's no call for that.
It's funny, Marcus. I'm looking directly at your face, but all I see is one big arsehole.
Keep off our grass, Gabriel.
We don't ask twice.
What does he mean, his own ass twice?
Don't be taken in by their offended sense of sportsmanship. Those two would steal candy from a baby.
Meaning what?
Meaning I once saw a baby with some candy, and while Jan distracted the mother, Marcus stole it. Enough chat. Let's get the charade over with.
We create a desire for our product out of nothing. We turn their no into our yes. We turn can't afford into can afford. We're not salesmen, Lawrence. We're magicians.
Should I be writing this down?
Why? Are you losing your short-term memory? Everything. From negotiating a pay rise to saying, I love you. Everything is sales. We're engaged in nothing more or less than economic warfare. Us against them. And who is them?
The punters.
The punters. And every other salesman on the planet who will stop at nothing to make what's ours theirs.
Suppose you would be feeling like this after that remark.
Sorry?
The voodoo crack by old soppy bollocks on account of you being black.
Black? Who's black? I haven't got time to be black, Lawrence. Keeping this short and sweet, final assessment is in 3 parts. Part 1, basic cold calling skills. Part 2, gaining entry. And Part 3...
Pitch and closing the deal.
Always be closing, Lawrence. So, Part 1, pick a house.
That one looks lucky.
Lucky is the man who makes his own luck.
OK, Lawrence. Your final assessment starts now.
Ah, good morning, Mrs.
Ms.
Sorry?
Ms. Not Mrs. Most definitely not Miss.
I'm not with you.
No, I can see that. You're barely in the 20th century, Poppet, let alone the 21st.
Look, love, can we start again?
I don't think there's much point, do you?
Look, Miss...
Now you're taking the piss.
And the basic error was?
Never presume
Never
status.
presume status. Next.
Good morning.
Yes, what is it? Only I'm on the phone to the States, so,
My name's Lawrence Davidson.
OK, look, I really don't care who you are or who you represent.
New Southgate Security International.
Whoever they are.
Well, we are the...
Oh, look, don't care. Sorry, did say. States are on the phone. It's very important. And you're not. Have a nice day.
Basic error was?
Failure to control the conversation.
Failure to control the conversation. Next.
Yes.
Hello, my name's Lawrence Davidson.
Do I know you?
I represent New Southgate Security International.
A salesman?
Yes, that's right.
Good. I've a question for you people. And my question for you people, and for you in particular, is where do people like you get the gall to badger people like me in my own home?
My name's Lawrence...
If we were living under an ideologically pure communist regime, then people like you would be shot like dogs. And, would you like to know something?
Well, not especially, but I've got a very strong suspicion that you're going to tell me anyway.
People like me would gladly pull a few triggers.
Is that right?
Back of the head. No blindfold. No trial. No appeal. Bang! Goodbye.
And the basic error was?
I let him shoot me in the back of the head.
In your past life, you were some sort of butcher, right? And to assist the animals into the hereafter, you were called upon to kill, presumably.
But for the gizzard to become a giblet, something's got to kick the bucket. And I would hold that bucket, and I made sure they kicked.
So, let me show you how we make them kick it in this game.
Watch, listen, don't say anything.
Yeah?
Good morning, madam.
Madam?
My name is Gabriel James from New Southgate Security International. I believe you arranged an appointment with one of my colleagues to discuss your home and how to secure it.
I've got a dog.
That's very nice. We like dogs. We like and encourage them.
I mean, I've got a dog. I don't need more security.
But you have made an appointment. May we come in?
Well, the lady on the telephone, she kept talking and talking and talking, and I just didn't know how I was going to stop her.
You shouldn't be harassed, Mrs. Hyams. It's not on. It's frankly off. And I'd like you to know that I am personally appalled.
You see, I'm not used to being spoken to like that.
Oh, nobody should be. Look, before we go on our way, here's 10p to make a call right now to the office so that I can give her a severe dressing down and nip this rash of unprofessionalism firmly in the bud. Not just for your sake, Mrs. Hyams, for all our sakes.
Oh, well, I suppose it will be okay.
We shouldn't be doing this.
Rule number 1, get in the house.
She's an old woman.
Who needs home security more than old women who let complete strangers like us into their home? I'll ring another pensioner down the telephone, Gemma, and I'll be straight on to Arnold to have you unceremoniously dismissed. You got that? Won't warn you again.
Now, don't take any notice of Clint. According to the vet, he's a manic depressive.
But is he manic or depressive at the moment?
It's difficult to tell. Sometimes he just flips completely.
And what happens then?
Oh, it's not pleasant. I think he's having a bit of trouble with the reflection in your glasses.
All done.
Oh, you went hard on her, were you?
I won't stand idly by while malpractice becomes the industry standard, Mrs. Hyams.
I'll put the kettle on.
Marvellous. Right, let's go.
Hang on, she's making a cup of tea.
The object of the exercise was to demonstrate how easy it is to turn a negative into a positive. I've done that, so let's go.
He won't back up, Mr. James. I've tried everything.
Listen to yourself.
Remember, you're selling, not telling.
Selling, not telling.
Focus and present.
Focus and present. Okay. My name's Lawrence Davis and I represent New Southgate Security International.
So?
And I'm calling on residents in this area to see you. Didn't your mother tell you to close your mouth when you were eating, son? Well, it's bloody bad manners, isn't it? I mean, I'm trying to do my job here. My neck's on the bloody line, and it's all I can do to stop myself staring into your gob. That's all that crap going round like a bloody cement mixer.
You can piss off!
Hey! Hey! Come back here, you scruffy little toe rag! I've got something to tell you! I've got something that'll keep you safe in your bed of a night! Not that you and your bloody yobbo mates deserve it! Bloody little scruffy, get!
In the car.
Now!
Okay, Lawrence. Your house. End of the road, old son. I said out.
Once upon a time, I was 3 times the man you think you are.
And I'm sure you've got the faded snaps to prove it. Now, out. Oh, jeez.
Go inside, Lawrence. Have your daughter find you an armchair in front of the telly. A hot milky drink. Perfect.
What's with the kiddie's photograph on the dashboard? You've never mentioned him once.
That's because it's none of your business.
Let me guess. Divorced?
Like I said, it's none of your business.
I'd never see the little chap here because you're always too busy being the big I am, right?
Listen, you scouse git.
Look, I know your type, Mr. James. I know all about fellas like you. And remember this, what goes round, comes round. You want to learn some respect.
Hey! And you want to try earning it!
Well, but you sizing me up all the time, waiting for me to screw up. You never gave me a chance. You wanted rid of me the moment you set eyes on me.
I am a trained professional.
A professional? You don't know the meaning of the word.
Whatever.
Hey, do you think it's easy for someone my age to pull themselves back together again, do you? Do you think you'd do any better in my shoes?
Your shoes? Lawrence, I will never be in your shoes.
And what about this? I've got years left on this mortgage. But what do you care?
What do any of you cold-hearted bastards care about it, eh?
Right. Playtime.
Oi, mate, come here. Do you know Darryl James?
Yeah.
I'm his dad. Can you get him? Cheers. Hey. Oh, come on, Darryl. I ain't got much time. I've spoken to Mum, and I'm picking him up after school today. Maybe see a film, yeah? It's all arranged. So I'll see you at 3:30, okay? Okay? I promise. I'll be here.
Good morning, Baston Low.
All I'm asking for is one last chance. Please, babe.
Don't babe me, Gabriel. I'm immune to your spiel, remember?
Then I'll cut to the chase. I'm picking Darryl up after school today.
You're what?
I've just dropped by the school during playtime and told him I'll be there at 3:30 to take him out and make up for Saturday. Made up he was.
You did what?
I want to make it up to him, Carol. Show him I can be I don't know, better. Should have seen his face.
You can't go around doing stuff like this.
Already done it, babe. But hey, if you want to pull the plug, I understand. I'm sure he'll get over it. Eventually.
You shit.
He's my son too, Carol. Where are you? Bollocks. What?
I've got a bit of paper you might be interested in.
Mr. and Mrs. Dunn. 2 o'clock.
Just give me the address and stop pissing about.
The address? Why don't you ask Jan or Marcus?
It appears to be their lead.
You...
Control the conversation. Control the conversation. Control the conversation. Remember, lad, you're selling, not telling. So focus and present.
You stupid old...
Not today, thank you. Yes, can I help you?
What do you want?
Oh, you mean for me not to tell Arnold how you managed to keep one step ahead of your workmates?
Just tell me what you want.
I want a fair crack of the whip, Mr. James. A fair crack of the whip. Now, are we going to do Mr. and Mrs. Dunn's, or what? You seem like nice people. Good profile.
Perfect profile. Middle-aged, middle income. Your basic, respectable, middle-class homeowner. He's semi-retired, I'm not sure about her. But they came to us. In short, what we in the business call a dead cert.
Yeah, it's not even you could miss here, Lawrence. Mr. and Mrs. Dunn are a salesman's dream. Salesman's wet dream.
Salesman and saleswoman.
Jan and Marcus. This is far too good for a couple of muppets like them. No, mate, this is the cream. And I'm the cat who's got it.
You keep nicking from Jan and Marcus and you're going to get it. You know that, don't you?
Don't worry about me. I can handle those two.
He who lives by the sword, etc., etc., Mr.
All's
James.
fair in love and sales, Lawrence. Now, I don't care what you think you've got on me. If you can't sell a system to these people, you might as well be 6 foot under. And if you don't, I'm going to put you there.
I don't want any favours. I want one good chance and a fair
Crack of the whip. Yeah, you said. Come on.
You do it.
Stop being such a baby.
It looks like my dad.
This mouse, it looks like your dad.
He's got this white duvet. He sleeps on his back with his head on his pillow. And he looks... Or I mean, the mouse looks.
So, like, which is it? This mouse looks like your dad, or your dad looks like this mouse?
Either way, I can't do it.
Anyway, I thought you can't, like, stand your dad at the moment.
I can't stand what he's trying to become.
Look, whatever he does for a living, it'll still be your dad underneath. Underneath, Sarah. Underneath his skin. Or fur.
Under his fur.
Take a look if you don't believe me. Take a look under the fur.
I only said the mouse looked like Larry, Steph. I never said it was Larry.
Well, if it's not your dad, then stop being such a drama queen and unzip the little git.
Welcome.
Listen to that. No more words. No more words, making no more lies, inviting me to ruin my life at 19.2% APR. What is APR, anyway? Does anyone actually know? They sent someone round to repossess the car I bought her for her birthday. As she watched it being driven away, she said she could no longer stand the sight of me. Called a taxi that night. Final straw. In a long line of straws. What do you care? No one forced us to buy, right? Think you're a million miles from me? I used to wear suits like yours every day of the week. Better. 3-piece, pinstripe, houndstooth, herringbone. Real quality I was. Did everything right, me. The house, the job, the car, the holidays, the home improvements, the gadgets, the overdrafts, the bank loans, the credit cards, the debit cards, the beautifully spiraling debt. Model consumer I was. But I couldn't have done it on my own, could I? Couldn't have embraced all that without the encouragement of silver-tongued lizards like you now, could I? Never stood a chance, did I?
Stop the car! Back up. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Gabriel, the thieving little shite.
Get up! You crush my life with debt. There's no way you're going to rob me of my final installment. No one leaves until I pull the trigger.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a...
Do you ever give your inner bigot a day off?
Well, he gets on my tits.
because he's black or because he's a better salesman than you, or because he's black and a better salesman than you.
No, he thinks he's God's gift.
Shut up!
If he doesn't answer that, they're going to know there's something wrong.
He's on our turf after we specifically told him not to, right?
Right.
So, either he forgot or he simply doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, well, I know where my money lies.
And what does Gabriel love more than anything in the whole world?
His boy?
After him.
His ex?
No, after her.
His car?
His car.
Have you got a plan?
Not yet, but I've got one for you.
I want to thank you for taking the tape off my mouth. Even though it is only to keep me alive till you want to kill me at your own convenience. I just want to say...
No more, Pater.
No, I was only going to say...
One more word and I'll blow your head off.
Oh, you can't say fairer than that.
Then don't. Shit, I need a piss.
You don't have to be a genius to see the thought that's gone into today. Be a shame if you couldn't enjoy it because of a full bladder.
I have put a lot of thought into this.
I know. Any idiot can see that.
Okay. I'm going for a pee, but nobody moves.
Well, we wouldn't, even if we could. Out of respect for you. And that bloody big gun.
Chippy, have to be quick. Larry's taking me to Brent Cross for shoes for your party. So, like, doesn't he mind you calling him Larry? No.
My little girl only recently buried her mother. Now she's going to have to go through it all again, isn't she? Over my dead body.
Now what?
Bugger if I know.
I'm bleeding.
You're nuts.
I can taste it.
Mr. James, if there's one thing I know about, it's blood. I think he's coming. In the event of being held hostage by a debt-ridden bloody psychopath, what does the relevant chapter in the manual say we do now?
I promise, if we get out of this alive, you can write it.
Brilliant.
What's going on?
Mr. Dunn, I know exactly how you're feeling.
I don't think so.
Please, Mr. Dunn. You don't want to be doing that, please.
Do you want a blindfold?
Listen to me, Mr. Dunn. Whoever's done this to you, one phone call and I can sort this out. I promise, one call and this is over. I've got 10p in my pocket. One call and whoever's done this to you, I'll give them the mother of all dressing downs.
On what? They cut the phone off 2 weeks ago.
No. Question, why should you feel got at in the sanctity of your personal environment? Answer.
Shut up!
Just let me make this call and nip this firmly in the bud. Not just for your sake, Mr. Gunn. Done. For all our sakes.
Just don't stop, do you? You just don't ever stop.
Please, Mr. Dunn.
But you'll stop now. I'm gonna make you.
Jesus. Go on. Shoot us in the back of the head. Turn the gun on yourself. You think it's all sorted then, don't you?
No more words.
Aye. People like you make me sick.
I said, no more words.
You think you've got nothing? Well, look at me. I have nothing, but look at me now. Well, not now. Look at me later. Think you're the only person who stood where you're standing and felt the way you're feeling? I don't think so. Do you think you're the only person who's wanted to shoot two salesmen in the back of the head? Well, no, not many people have wanted to do that, but...
I've lost everything.
No, you haven't. You haven't lost everything. I've lost everything. My wife, my business, I've lost everything. You pissed yours away trying to achieve a lifestyle you couldn't afford.
It wasn't my fault.
Oh, no, it's never anybody's fault, is it? No one wants to take responsibility for the bloody mess. It's a disease. My colleague was right about you.
No, I wasn't. I got you completely wrong.
They just want to make us buy. Things we don't want, things we don't need. Doesn't matter as long as we keep buying. And now I've got debts I can't repay until I'm 637.
Oh, don't exaggerate.
I worked it out with a calculator!
Well, nevertheless, Mr. James help out here.
If he's worked it out, he's worked it out.
Mr. Dunn, can you listen to me for a minute, please? Can you find me a box of matches?
What is this? Some kind of trick?
No. Mr. Dunn, I just want to show you something. Please, you can treat this as a last request.
Larry!
Now what? Strike it.
So the match is burning.
So, this is what my wife showed me when she woke up and found me crying for the umpteenth time. She made me strike it and hold it up and watch it burn. See? The way she was feeling, she thought she could see the life of a person, the life of a match.
Do me a favour. Shut it. So?
Well, the point is, it gave her great comfort in the idea that where the flame stopped on the match was where it was meant to stop. And theirs stopped there, Mr. Dunn, because she had no choice in the matter. But you.
It's out of my hands.
No, no. For the first time in possibly months and months and months, it's entirely in your hands. When we first told my wife how long she had left, she decided to fight it all the way. Oh, my God, she wanted her match to burn right to the end. And for 10 months, she gave as good as she got. Then she realised all the struggling in the face of the inevitable was stealing. Was stealing what little life she did have left. And then, in the middle of another sleepless night, she stumbled across 2 little words that gave her back her quality of life almost as soon as she said them.
I'm listening. Go on.
Let go.
Let go.
Let go. All these bills, the court orders, the final reminders. Mr. Dunn, you built them into a bloody shrine to your misery. And where's it taking you? You're going to kill us too and kill yourself. Is this where you finally want your match to be snuffed out?
What choice do I have?
Oh, you've got all the choice in the world. See all this stuff, all this crap. Let it go.
I wish it were that simple.
The hardest part about all this is realizing that it's precisely that simple.
Come on, Larry.
Once he's let go, do you think he'll let go of his gun?
Stake my job on it.
What job?
Come on, Mr. Dunn. Let it all out. Come on, you'll feel better. Come on.
You
failed to mention that the letting go was immediately followed by the letting go to sleep.
The poor bloke was mentally exhausted.
The poor bloke was one conspiracy theorist short of making a mural out the inside of your head.
I don't think so. He just wanted to get something off his chest, didn't he? He wanted to be heard.
Nutters like him should be locked up as soon as possible.
Oh. Right! Well, at the end of the day, what really happened, eh? He gave us cramp, he assassinated the bloody photograph. Why don't you just let him sleep it off, Mr. James? That's what the human being in you would do.
Story in there about your wife and the match.
What about it?
True or false?
Just came to me in the heat of the moment.
And the passing out?
Thought it was the right thing to do at the time.
I'm actually impressed.
Oh, bully for you. And what does actually impress get me?
Well, I have to talk to Arnold.
And talking to Arnold, what does that get me?
I think it gets you a stay of execution.
Ha! You mean I've got the job, Mr. James?
Let's just say I'll give you another chance to show me you're not going to muck it up, all right?
Oh, you won't regret this, Mr. James. I promise.
Don't make promises you may not be in a position to keep. Let's just take it each day as it comes. Right, let's get going. I've had enough of this street to last me a lifetime.
I do not believe this! It's all right, Mr. James. I'll get the tube.
To sweet revenge.
A dish best served cold.
With ice and a slice.
I know it's unforgivable, Carol, but what I'm saying is it might be less unforgivable if you let me tell you what actually happened.
It's not enough you'd con your way into seeing him without my consent.
You
then
have to know I'd never have left him standing there without a damn good reason.
There are no good reasons for treating your son like dirt, Gabriel. There's only an endless stream of increasingly pathetic excuses.
It's not an excuse. I've been tied up and held at gunpoint since 2 this afternoon.
You're what?
Said I was...
You really are a very sick, deeply disturbed individual. Tied up and held at gunpoint.
It's what happened.
Jesus, to think! I've actually had sex with you!
Just let me talk to him.
I think it's best you stay away from him for a while. Let him get used to not expecting you to be around much.
I just want to explain.
Leave it to me, it'll be a bedtime story. Daddy was held at gunpoint. Daddy, the hero. Ha ha!
Love you.
I didn't forget, love. I'd never forget. Like mother, like daughter. Beautiful. I'll make a nice bit of supper to celebrate, eh?
Thanks, Dad.